What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Artist Plays. Today, what? Can't say to the left of me no more because Chibisato's to the right of me, y'all. Wait, I think I'm getting cut off. I'm getting cut off. So, believe it or not, we're actually here to go down a bit of a nostalgic trip. Alright, it's not a game speak because we're not talking about games, but it's the same kind of vibes.
みんな気になるのかなね。
Yeah.
一応ね、ポッドキャストのチャンネルあると思うけど、こっちでもね。
I mean, here's basically the plan is to do some shorter style videos where I'm just chatting about a topic here, and then if I want to have a longer conversation, maybe even have a conversation live, I'll do that over on my podcast channel called The Strugglers Podcast. I almost forgot the name of that. That's crazy. I do think that y'all are interested because my last video went 1.3K talking about iCode. If y'all don't know about that, I have the link inside of the description. Swing down there and check it out. Before we get started, we got the drink of the day. All right, hold on. Let me break this down for y'all. Let's find out what we dealing with. This is Nikutan. Wait, what does it say? Oh my gosh, you're cutting it off.
牛タン。
Oh, Gyudan cider. So it's basically.
牛タンってさ、英語でなんて言うの？
Well, gyu are beef, right?
だよね。そうだね。
で、タンは、
そのまま。
So it's cow tongue.
ああ、
Yeah.
なるほどね。
It's cow tongue.
そういう風に言うんだ。
Cow tongue. Alright, right here. Yo, this makes you look so small. You look like a sticker. This is cow tongue soda. Oh gosh.
じゃあまず匂い確かめてみよう。
I
絶
bet.
対すごいよ。
Okay. Oh. It didn't smell crazy at first. First, it just smelled kind of like a soda, but then like this, I don't know, how do you pronounce that word? Pungent smell just came wafting up. Oh, it smelled like some butt.
やばい今、なんかすごいお腹の中から声が出た。臭い。
We gotta taste this.
Cheers.
Y'all heard the sound.
Bye.
Y'all know what's going on. Oh. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, but it's not good.
牛タンの味する？しないよね。
No, I mean, I can't stop and think about what that tastes like.
なんだこの。
Oh, why does it stink like that? You want to know what it smells like?
Huh?
Koragen. How do you pronounce that in English? I never knew how you pronounce it in English.
待ってね、見て。ちびさとが飲むと。でも
It's strong.
ちょっとね、匂いは日本に来たら嗅いでほしい。
Wait, what?
みんなが日本に来たら一回この匂いを嗅いでほしい。
Oh yeah, that thing stinks, yo. That's the funkiest soda I've ever put to my nose.
絶対みんなお腹の中から声出ると思う。
Yo. Alright, y'all, let's get to the topic of the day. Alright, anime. Then versus now. So, growing up, you know, when we was younger, everybody watching this, I'm pretty sure you all know, you had your favorite anime. It was a vibe. You probably pull it up on Toonami if you were over inside of stateside. There was a lot of Dragon Ball Z popping off, but I want to talk about something anime that's a little bit more recent. When we was growing up, for example, Naruto, kind of compare that to how they do some of the big anime now. So back then, Naruto was called the Big Three. So, Naruto, the Bleach.
ブリーチもか。
So, One Piece. Those were the big three, right? Kendrick, Drake, and J. Cole. And to be quite honest with you, I guess if we look at the numbers, I guess One Piece said, nah, it ain't the big three, it's just the big me. But we all respect all three of them, and me personally, I like Naruto the best, right? With that being said, things have changed since then in how they push out anime. So first, why don't we swing over to The Artist Plays YouTube channel. All right, make sure that y'all subscribe if y'all ain't subscribed already. And Naruto, I'm trying to find out when Naruto released in the States so that we can have like an idea. Okay, so it shows here that Naruto's anime was from 2002 to 2007, but I'm pretty sure that it debuted in America much later than that. Oh look, US Toonami. Well, when was it released in America?
何トゥナミって何？
トゥナミはアメリカでこういう日本のアニメを出したなんか番組っていうか、なんかこの時間になるとトゥナミになって、でトゥナミが何個かのアニメを出してた。
そんなのあるの？
流れてた。So, guys, how do I find out when this thing was released in America? Aired on Cartoon Network and YTV from September 2005. Alright, so if you guys take a look right here. Can y'all see this? This is zoomed out. Okay. It says right here, English dub produced by Viz Media, aired on Cartoon Network and YTV from September 2005 to 2009. So around 2005, and I can't really do the math, but in 2005, I must have been in middle school. Around that time, when Naruto was showing, they had these things with these shows, and I know you know too, because me and you were watching Bleach, where they have filler episodes. 関係ないのエピソード。
あー。
そう。
あるね。
わかるやな。
うん。
例えばブリーチ。
うん。めっ
どん
ちゃわかる。
だけある。でしょ？
これさ、みんなブリーチファンはどう思うんだろうね。
There's no way that y'all like that stuff. So, all right, so let's get into that. Let's talk about that, right? Let's talk about filler episodes and what they are before we go a little bit further. Filler episodes are anime exclusive episodes that were not inside the comic book or manga that the anime originates from. So there'll be an arc or even just a single episode that did not happen inside the manga, and for all intents and purposes doesn't really matter, right? So sometimes you have different types of fillers. You have 関係あるやつと関係ないやつでしょ。例えばアニメだけのエピソードだけどメインストーリーにはすごい関係ある。で、漫画にもなかったし、アニメにとってもうどうでもいい話。例えばビーチに行くとか。それはただの女の子のワンピースに入ってる姿を見せたいだけで、そういうみたいなの2種類があるだと思って。あるね。あるある。And it was a ton of them. So we was watching Bleach not too long ago, and they had this arc, the bounce. It was like Bleach's take on vampires.
もうなんか頭の中で音楽流れてきたもんね。
The whole vibe was different. It was like such a trip to leave what you was watching to go watch that and then get back to the true action. And it got even worse. Let's just pull that up real quick. This guy. Like, look at his clothes. This ain't Bleach. This ain't Bleach.
待って待って待って。パンツとか言って。
What the hell is that? Hey, yo.
他の日見てたんじゃない?
That has nothing to do with what I searched. That has to do with this. I think it's because it's called Bounce. I don't know. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Naruto has a ton of that. And one thing about that generation of anime is that they used to release the episodes every single week. Like once every single week, I believe they used to release the episodes. And there wasn't a pause. I believe that they used to release it nonstop, just every week, one episode a week. And because of that, because the anime shows more inside the episode than you can get inside a single chapter of a comic book, it catches up to the comic book really quickly. And the comic book was still being written at the time, it was still being drawn at the time. And so in order to create a buffer zone, I think that's why they used to put in the filler animes to let the comic book continue creating the story before they can make the episodes. But Demon Slayer and other anime of today don't have that. So you know what? It's possible that in Demon Slayer, if you read the comic books, then there's probably some episodes that were like that wasn't really there inside the story. They just kind of hinted at it, but in the episode they expanded on it. That's perfectly fine. I understand that because it's visual. You have more to play with. You want to get the audience more immersed. But when it comes to nonsense episodes, you don't really see a lot of that, right? All right, so if you take a look here, it says a 26 episode anime adaptation aired from April to September 2019. Then all the way in 2020,
ちょうど1年後ぐらい。
yeah, in October, they released a movie. That was a year later. They released nothing for a year. I'm almost certain that Naruto or Bleach or One Piece probably did not have nothing like that back then. Then the second season released a year later. And then we just finished the third season, which... Oh my god. Whoa, oh my god. Then we just finished the third season that released in February 2023.
あれもさ、すごいなんかあっという間じゃない？もうそんなにやってたっけ？
Yes, we're getting old.
ね。
Think about how many, this is like 3-4 years worth of anime right here. And as you can see, February 2023 for the release of the third season, and the second season ended in February 2022. Then, oh wait, I'm bugging. Oh, that was a compilation film. Oh my gosh. The third season actually aired from April, so even more than a year. The fourth season is coming out next month. This month, actually. It's coming out this month.
待って、今日？あれ？
Oh, it is.
今日だ。
Oh, it is airing today. Here in Japan, it's airing tonight. And then it'll be on like Netflix tomorrow morning and probably on Crunchyroll for you guys tomorrow morning as well. At least at the time that we're recording this. The fourth season is in May 2024. So again, it's actually less than a year because the third season ended in June. They're taking breaks. And I think that they do that so that they just have time not only to separate from the comic book if the comic book was ongoing, but to actually sit down and animate it, right? And that's the second thing that I want to get into that I'm going to get to in a second. I just want to hone in the fact that they take breaks, which is something I feel like they didn't do back then, and I feel like the difference is clear. So another example is Shingeki no Kyojin, Attack on Titan, which also had a ton of breaks in between each season. It also changed hands on who was animating it. And the key thing about Attack on Titan versus Demon Slayer's comic book was already finished. It's already done at the time that the anime is coming out. But Attack on Titan was still being written. And so they would have been at risk of having to do fillers if they just kept releasing the episodes. But because they didn't, because they stopped per season, they never had to add in fillers. I'm happy that there's no fillers anymore. Again, I don't know if there is an anime out there that does have fillers. I think Boruto has fillers. I don't know how many people are happy about Boruto to begin with, but whatever. But Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, Hell's Paradise, all of these, they just get straight to the point. And some of these, they just release it directly on Netflix and you could just binge watch it. It's just a different environment, I get it. The other thing about anime nowadays is that if we take a look at Naruto, the anime, they have some ugly animation, yo. Like, they had some terrible, ugly looking, fugly, let's type in Naruto bad animation.
出てくるのかな?
Yeah. That's not right. Wait, what is this? This is not even from the episode. They're lying, bro. Not this, yo. Look at this one.
その場所だけスクリーンショットしてそこにアップする人なんているのか?
There's gotta be. Hold on. I know where to find it. Tune in exams. There was an ugly looking episode in the tune-in exams. I think it was this. They're not gonna show it. This was, what the hell? Alright, listen, we can't find a Naruto one.
でもみんな見たかったと思うよ。どういうのがあって。
I know, it's just I can't find it. They keep showing me pain. And I'm like, that's not bad animation. There was a point to that. What the hell is this? I think they found it. I think Reddit found it, y'all.
でもそういうのもあるけど、結局今自分が小さい時に見たアニメを見るとやっぱり懐かしい とか雰囲気とか
Yeah.
あるよね。
Yeah, it's very different. It's like back, I mean, obviously because our situations was different back then, right? When we was watching these older anime. It was something that we did on the weekends when we came home from school, stuff like that. And when you got back to school, you chit-chat about it with your friends. They had, you know, Naruto games back then. They weren't even all that good, some of them, but it was just like you just wanted to experience that world as much as possible. Nowadays, we're older and we got jobs and stuff. We got other responsibilities. We can't sit down and let an anime kind of like engulf our life the way that it is. So even with this lesser animation quality, with all the filler episodes, going back to it and watching it, you still feel, I don't know, it gives you a feeling that you can't get from watching any anime nowadays at this point in your life. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be the same because you just can't recreate your childhood. But when you compare them one to one, the quality has significantly improved, obviously, because these things have gotten easier with technology. So that's why I don't want to focus too much on the animation quality because it's different time generations, right? It's just easier now. But I just want to focus on the method, and that is the fact that they are taking time to do anime. When was the last time ReZero dropped a season? That's a nightmare. But they're probably going to make another season. It's just that they take time. Sometimes it might take a lot of time. Chainsaw Man. Oh. That animation and the quality and everything, like it looks like a film. Every episode.
あ、そうだね。確かに。
Every episode looks like a movie.
なんかやっぱり昔と今で違うのはデジタルに、ね、なったから、やっぱり今までその背景とかもう手で描いてるところからこうやってもう今なんて AI とかさいっぱいさ。
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much of it, you know, that they're actually doing that's utilizing specific technologies that was just impossible back then. The thing is that in anime movies back inside the day, they had this kind of quality. Akira tuka. But it just cost a lot of money and a lot of time. So when you had an anime like Dragon Ball Z releasing once a week, they weren't going to have that type of quality. But now we can. And I honestly think that it's habits. Attack on Titan is cool. I still think that it does a different art style approach than, say, Demon Slayer and Chainsaw Man. Demon Slayer's artwork, unbelievable sometimes. Remember season 2? The opening of season 2? 映画館で、season 3だった。First episode of season 3.
無限列車？
無限列車じゃなくて、シーズン3の一番最初のエピソード。Oh, hold on. We gotta find this. Is it this?
ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾ നോക്കുന്നത് Demon Slayer എന്ന ജാപ്പനീസ്.
What? What?
ここら辺に。
Don't tell me that we finally found it.
まあイメージね。
Alright, y'all. So, anyways, we tried to get like a high resolution clip of what we was looking for, and this is the best that we got. Netflix got it locked down. I mean, we can't even take a screenshot from Netflix. And don't use Netflix on Edge browser because that shut the whole system down. I had to restart Streamlabs. Anyways, you gotta get the point. When you look at the I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, just the visual fidelity. I feel like no matter what kind of technology we got nowadays, like the glass jars and the movement, we was watching an episode, the movement of Akaza passing through Muzan's, what is it called, the Infinity Corridors or whatever. It looked insane. The angles, the movement, the flow. You gotta sit down and take time with that. You gotta let, creativity flow in order to put that together. And I feel like the big anime back in the day, it was all about just ratings, getting on TV every single week, that they was not going to be able to afford any of those anime that amount of time and care. It's not about technology, it's about the way how they was doing things. So that's basically the cusp. Oh my gosh, we was going for 50 minutes. I just wanted to briefly talk about my like initial thoughts about the differences between anime then versus anime now based off the anime that I've seen. Again, the key point is that they're taking more time. With that being said, I don't know what I'm going to call this. Call this what? Anime talk? Annie talk?
Annie talk.
Annie speak.
Nope.
The Artist Plays. We play Let's Plays, horror game Let's Plays, all kinds of rage games Let's Plays, retro game Let's Plays. We just did Sonic Superstars, which is a new game, but the vibe is retro style Sonic vibe. What was I gonna say? Mario.
ナルトって言おうと思ったでしょ今
We play everything. Alright, y'all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chilling with me. What? Like, share, subscribe, so no one down the bad. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Peace